Are you ready to learn how to build an AI chatbot completely for free? Well, stay tuned because in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build it step by step. This is something you can either use for your own website or you can sell it to other companies as part of your AI and automation products and services. All right, so as you can see here, we're in the n8n workflow. The first thing we're going to do is add a trigger. This trigger is going to be chat. As you can see here, when you have a chat message, this opens up this window here, and this is what we're going to use to interface with the AI agent and chatbot. Second, we're going to make this AI agent. Go ahead and click here and go to AI agent. We're going to get into the parameters and settings in a second, but first, let's go ahead and connect what we need to connect. All right, so here we have the chat model. Now, often influencers and other people on YouTube will tell you to use OpenAI or use Claude, but in my opinion, when you have a chatbot, it's pretty basic LLM operations. So what we're actually going to want to do is you're going to want to open an OpenRouter account. OpenRouter is going to allow you access to a free version of DeepSeek that works extremely well. And this is going to be the core and principal part of your AI agent as the AI LLM. So we go ahead and search OpenRouter. And here, you're going to connect with your OpenRouter account. I have mine already configured. If you're trying to figure out how to connect your OpenRouter account, what you do is you just go to openrouter.ai, create your account, and look here, this is proof with the free models that I use that it costs almost nothing. Now, there are some things that I use OpenAI for, some advanced tasks, but as you can see here, I have a recent transaction of $9 2 months ago, and look, I'm still at $8.76. So you throw 10 bucks in there, you're gonna be good for a really long time. Anyway, once you have that complete, you go to API keys here, and then you create API key, and you name it whatever you want. For example, chatbot or n8n. Now I have mine already created, so we're gonna go ahead and come over to here with the n8n, and you're gonna create the new credential where you just put that same API key in. Once you put that in, it's gonna say connected, and you're gonna be all set. So now in the model, you're gonna search DeepSeek. And then go back to the canvas. So let's go ahead and test this node, test chat. Okay, so as you can see here, the chat worked. You go to the AI agent and you execute the step. So this is taking the input that you put in the chat window and sending it off to DeepSeek to respond to. Now, obviously, an LLM has a lot of things to reference, and without any parameters, we're going to have to have a general response. But once we add these parameters, it's going to be a lot more specific about what it's going to answer for you. Okay, not sure why this is taking so long. Let's go ahead and stop that. I want to make sure that we have the correct model, which is okay. So the correct model is actually DeepSeek chat v3 0324. Okay, I'm just gonna search for it. And free, :3. So this one right here, deepseek/deepseek-chat-v3-0324 : free. This is the one that's best for a generic LLM, and this is gonna be the one that's gonna perform the best for what your application is. Also, completely free. So we had the wrong one in there, so let's go ahead and go back. And as you know, anyone that's built automation, it's gonna be a lot of testing. So let's go ahead and execute the step. And here we go, we have the output. Hello, how can I assist you today? So the next step, and what we're gonna wanna do, is we're gonna connect to memory. This is important, it's just simple memory. This is also free. This allows for your LLM to remember things so that in the chat, you don't just have one input and one output. Without the memory, every single time you type something in, it's not going to be able to reference anything from before. But with the memory, now it can reference a conversation, and it will be able to have a solid, usable conversation with someone who's on your website using the chatbot. In addition, we want to add another tool called Think. And this allows the AI agent to do some thinking. This is critical thinking. So this is important because it allows for the AI tool to use the information that you give it and be able to critically think and respond with a good answer. Okay? So here in the AI agent, now we're gonna add a system message. This system message is going to be what gets sent along with the prompt with every single message that someone inputs into the chat window. So here we have this message, right? This is the full message down here, completely written out. But this here is it broken up. So first you're going to give it the role. So the role I have is you're a helpful and accurate chatbot for Stephen Brixton AI and automation, named Vanessa. The limiter. So this is important because otherwise people will be able to go on your website and just use your chatbot as a generic LLM. It can cause a lot of issues, and you don't want to be responsible for people being irresponsible on your website using it for whatever. So this limiter, it has some language that makes it so that the chatbot only responds with relevant information. If you ask something outside the scope of what's on the website, then it's not going to be able to respond. Now, obviously, with the limiter and the role and the reference content, you can change it as you want, change it for the application. But for me, I wanted something that can help someone on my website find my services and directs them to where they need to go to in order to request some help with something. So here in the reference content, I have information about my brand, I have what we offer, and this final for service request support or custom solutions, please email me at steven@stevenbrixton.com. So I have built this out before this video, obviously, and here we have that information for the reference content. So what we're going to do is you can build this and then take it, copy it, and throw it into the system message. So now the output is specifically about my brand and my company and is perfect for my website. This is what we want. Now, the cool part about that is that this is now complete. So let me show you it a little bit differently. So here we can make the chat publicly available, and we have a URL. We can bring it up here, throw it in our browser. Oh, let me see. You have to make it active first, and then it will work. Looking for information. So first of all, it has the introduction, and then whether it's about creator automation, business process automation, startup scalability, social monetization, or tools and resources, let me know. If it's outside those topics, feel free to email me. So here, these are the approved topics and the approved starting role of the AI. And then this is the limiter. So this is great. So someone will say something like, what are the services you provide? This is the thinking part, right? It's 3 dots. And here it is, a list of all the services that Stephen Brixton AI and Automation as a company and as a brand provides to people. So they can choose something and they can ask for more information, and the chatbot will be able to respond with either more information about the topic or refer it to email me. If it's something that the chatbot doesn't know about, it's going to ask you to email me to get more clarity. Now, obviously you can see how useful this is. A lot of people don't like searching through websites nowadays. They want everything quickly. So every single website should have this. In my opinion, this should be something that you can give away for free to help land clients. With AI and automation, the small things that take you only a couple minutes can help you win big contracts and recurring revenue. As you can see how easy it is to set up, and we're using a free LLM. So this is a completely free AI chatbot. This is something that you should use and give away as added value. The approximate worth of this is about $500 if you were to have someone request you to build it for them. So, that just took me, 10 minutes, and already it's completely built. But it's a great way to add value to your proposal when you're proposing people on helping them with their company, with their brand, or with their website. So go ahead and head back over to the workflow, and now I'm going to show you how to put it into your website so it actually works. So when we go back here, we're going to, here we'll say embedded chat. That's where you're going to go, embedded chat. And here you want to follow the instructions. Scroll down a little bit. And here we have the CDN embed. So take this, head on over to your website. Here on Squarespace, I'm going to show you how to do it. You go to your pages, scroll all the way down, custom code, code injection, and then here is the chatbot. But here, you add this, and then look, the webhook URL, and it says your production webhook URL. Where this is over here, chat URL, copy that, put it into this, and click save. Okay, let's preview this. Look, down in the lower right hand corner, just like every other website. Again, completely for free. Crazy, right? Hello, what services do you offer? Again, thinking, using all the information from my website. Same deal. All the different services that I offer so that they can, and then my email address to have them email me. No need to go scrolling through my entire website and figuring everything out themselves. They can just go right here, check it out, get the information they need, and be able to move on quickly. That's saved them maybe 15 minutes of scrolling and reading, and now they just have the bullet points and the way to contact me as a call to action. So that's it. There's obviously a lot of things that you can do to make this even more robust. My information here, the reference content is pretty basic. I haven't got deep into the information on my website, as in how do we automate content publishing workflows? How do we automate lead generation and follow-ups? I have information like that on my website. And so you could continue to build this out over time and make it extremely robust so it has literally all the information that you have. I would recommend that, having one that's pretty knowledgeable. And as this is a demo for you guys, and as my website does have information that people are able to understand pretty easily, I haven't really got into it, but in the future, as I continue to build out this product, it's going to be something that I'm going to change and keep expanding on as I have different service offerings and as I have different ways of communication. So as of right now, it's just email, but maybe I'll add a phone number. Maybe I'll add a way to schedule a meeting. You can, here, schedule a meeting, throw it on a virtual calendar, and then that can be completely automated as well. But I think that this is a really great way to add a ton of value right off the bat for a proposal with another company for an automation. All right, so in less than 15 minutes, I showed you exactly how to build an AI chatbot completely for free. You can take this and you can use it and hopefully make some money with it, or even make your brand just a little bit better. Customer interaction is huge, and having a AI chat is pretty much standard at this point. So if you're not having one, go ahead and get n8n right now and get that fixed up and put into your website. If you don't have n8n yet, there's a link below. You can get access and it will get you 30 days for free to be able to try it out, create the chatbot, see if it's something that your website wants, see if it's something that you can pitch to other clients. But again, in my recommendation, use it as an additional product or service that you can upsell other services as well. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me, drop some comments in the DMs, and as always, good luck on your AI journey.